Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Betty Hickory.
Bob Parcell.
I'm Steve Furrow.
Mountain to Lake Realty is located at 195 South Main Street.
We have a great location right above the clerk's office in Rocky Mountain, which is a great benefit to us. We also have a great presence on the web at mountaintolake.com.
Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. We'd love to have you stop in and visit with us if you're interested in buying or selling property. Also, you can find our agent's information there on our website, as Bob mentioned. Well, hopefully, if you're interested, we'd love to chat with you. Love to visit. Miss Betty, you this past week, I think maybe you were doing you got up early and did come out here to Cable 12 and maybe did a little rise and shine and talked about maybe a market update with real estate news. You want to, for those that are watching that maybe didn't get a chance to check that out real bright and early with the rise and shine here, maybe you want to give us a couple of highlights of what you talked about?
Well, I could do really quickly. I don't think Kevin and Jamie want to hear it over again, but when we look back at 2020, it was a challenging time for most everybody. However, in real estate, it was a thriving time. And one of the first, I say, key elements to allow that, of course, is that we were considered an essential business. And in Virginia, that was wonderful for all of us, because many of my friends in other states, they were not considered essential, and real estate was pretty much shut down. So with us being essential business, our spring market came alive probably by June and July. And so what really happened in 2020 is our supply dwindled. So our inventory is now very, very slim. But during 2020, it really got that way. And there were several reasons for that, I would say. When I think about Franklin County and surrounding areas, one thing, we have low taxes. So we are very attractive for folks to come to us. We also are a very rural community. So that's very attractive to a lot of folks. And believe me, as folks from the New York area, from metropolitan areas, from the cities, they were ready to come to a place like we have to sell. So our supply could not keep up with the demand, especially in specific price ranges. So again, as I look back at 2020, prices begin to rise. Interest rates remained low, and we've had interest rates below 3% probably for at least 25 consecutive weeks. I didn't check this morning, but interest rates on a 30-year mortgage have been as low as 2.67. That's incredible. Now on the flip side of it, that's not great because of somebody that wants to invest, somebody that has a CD, or they are looking at those type of investments. What would you expect if I could get a mortgage for 2.67? You know good and well that your CD might pay you 0.5% if you're lucky. And so what happened when some of those CDs were maturing, people were putting that money into real estate. And so that helped us as far as our land sales, because some of those folks didn't necessarily want a house, but they wanted to invest in land. And so what's happened there, that's allowed our land prices to go up a little bit, but not nearly as much as our home prices. So I guess if I were to sum it up, low inventory, low interest rates, you all might have to chime in and say to me again or remind me of some of the other things, but we have been a very attractive community for a lot of folks that are outside of our area. They love the rural, they love privacy, they love seclusion, they love views, sunset, sunrise, mountains, water. You know, we have it here. And again, for somebody that wanting to purchase that second home, why, you know, Smith Mountain Lake was number one on their list as far as, because we were able to check all of the boxes. And again, why wouldn't you enjoy a beautiful view of Smith Mountain Lake, Smith Mountain Dam, or the mountains, versus looking at a wall out your window at your primary residence. So the folks that were able to purchase at Smith Mountain Lake came down here, and one person would come, another would visit, and they'd say, well, I want to come here too. So anyway, we checked a lot of boxes. A lot of folks want an area where they can walk. They want to be close to a park if their neighborhood is not a walking neighborhood. People have pets. We're the best place for anybody to be. So 2020, again, real estate thrived. And of course, we look at 2021, there are a few differences in what people are looking for, but we still have kind of in different price ranges, very, very low in inventory. So again, if you're sitting on the fence and you're thinking, wow, it's the end of January and almost into February, I'm gonna wait for the spring market. You don't have to wait for the spring market, because prices on homes have gone up. And a lot of that in our area is due to multiple offers. What happens when a buyer loses out on a contract or on an offer, after this third time, they're ready to increase their price if that's possible. So when we're talking multiple offers, that may be 5 offers on the table at one time. That could be 30 offers on the table at one time. So that's creating a lot of pent-up demand. If there were 30 offers, only one person got the house, you got 29 other people that are out there looking for a house. So there's pent-up demand. Unfortunately, with the prices moving up, that makes it a little more critical for that first-time home buyer as far as making a purchase, because the homes get out of their price range. So there's some challenges with everything that's going on, but we're just happy here that we live where we do. And Franklin County and surrounding areas are a wonderful place for anybody to live. Was that good enough?
Nice job, Betty. We appreciate you sharing that information. And I guess now we'll jump right in. Bob is itching to talk about some properties. Can we do that?
I think it'll work.
All right.
Let's go with Hickory Lake Lane. This is another typical property. It was on the market a couple of days and had multiple offers. It's located in Goodview, Virginia. As we represent buyers and sellers in Franklin County and beyond, this particular property is located in Bedford County, and it was built in '93. Offers 1,260 square feet on the entry level, more square footage, about 660 on the lower level that's finished, plus you have more space for storage that's not finished. You have what I call the tuck under garage that you can see from this particular picture. So as we move through this, of course, and as I say, it's already gone under contract, of course, we never know how things are going to end up until we get to the closing table. But hopefully all will work well. The home inspection is going to be done very quickly on this particular property. So it's great. It's very private. That was what was attractive to so many people. You had lake access, lots of updates to the home, including the roof. The hardwood floors were all refinished. There were new windows put in throughout. All the interior was painted. The bathrooms were all updated. New water heater, dishwasher. So very nice property, located in a unique location, giving lots of privacy, which some people really want right now. Something I didn't mention earlier, of course, is internet. So that probably is a number one question. I should have not forgotten that a few minutes ago about when people looking in particular areas, they want to know, do we have high-speed internet? So I want to ask you two to keep Robin in prayer. She has a health issue right now that she really needs your prayer. So we'll move on, okay?
So we're going to move there from Hickory Lake. We're going to move up to Trail Drive here in Rocky Mount. This is another pending property. We spent a lot of time, but it is 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath. Just a great location there in the heart of Rocky Mount. We'll run right through these. All one level living here, as you see. Nice spacious master bedroom. A couple other bedrooms here. Laundry and washer and dryer is all on the main level as well. Had a nice backyard, partially fenced in. Nice place for a dog or a cat there, Bob, if you were interested in that. But this was in the heart of Rocky Mount on Trail Drive.
Next, we'll stay in Rocky Mount for this nice lot on Fairlawn Drive. Traveling on South Main Street, take a ride on the Old Furnace. And right where you see the entrance to the Furnace Creek Swim Club, for some reason, Old Furnace, the name changed to Fairlawn. So if you're familiar with Old Furnace and Fairlawn, this is where this particular lot is. It sits up above the road, so you're going to have some nice views. Of course, public water and sewers available for this lot in the town of Rocky Mount. Again, as I stood up there, I could easily envision, you have good views not only of the swim club, but Furnace Creek itself, which carries a lot of water from time to time, but you're well above that. So it's a good building lot in the town limits, close to all the amenities we have in Rocky Mount. And we'll be happy to give you more details for this lot on Fairlawn Drive. Again, it's off of South Main and Old Furnace.
Our next property is also in the town of Rocky Mount. It's on the East Court Street.
Nice house, Betty.
So Bob, you could probably tell us a lot of stories about this particular home. Maybe some stories we don't want to know, but I think you spent a fair amount of time as a child romping around in this house and then around the yard.
Yeah, maybe about 22 years. It's my parents' home back years ago, so I'm very familiar with it. They've done a great job with this house, like a lot of older homes in Rocky Mount. Had a lot of land with it, barn on the property, a lot goes real deep behind it. They've done a great job with this house.
So the house was built in 1890, and it is situated on a little over a half an acre, but on the entry level, 1,556 square feet of living space. You have more living space on the upper level, that is about 932. So you have about 2,488 square feet of living space, to include 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a half bath. It does have a partial basement. So also located in the heart of Rocky Mount, you're walking distance to the hospital, the courthouse, the library, the harvester, farmer's market, everything within Rocky Mount. Or you can just ride your bicycle if you'd rather. But as we go inside this home, and there a lot of updates have been done since, because definitely when Bob lived in it, he gave it a hard time. But anyway, you do have a formal foyer. You do have formal living room as well as a dining room. Nice.
Betty, what's interesting about these pictures is that there were about 3 rooms in this house we could not walk in growing up, and that's why they continue to look so good. So it's nice to be able to finally see these rooms a little bit.
You never were allowed in them? Is that
There were
right?
There were 3 rooms we could not go in.
And
with good reason. I'll let you finish, but I just want to mention
that.
that.
No, that was not unusual. I think that for, I know that Billy always said that in growing up, and he was in a very small house, and there was the living room that they were not allowed to be in, and they stayed in we called it a den, that it was about the size of a 3-by-8 room. No. He's going to kill me if he sees this, but anyway, very, very tiny room, and yet there was this large room that no one ever got to enjoy. But you do have the formal living room, the dining room, and the foyer. And of course, I want to show you a picture of the updated kitchen, as you see here. It's a great one. Granite countertops, you've got a breakfast nook, and of course your laundry is not far away, and of course there on the entry level is your master suite that has gas log fireplace even with it too. You've got beautiful oak floors, if you all are able to see them in the pictures, all throughout the entry level. And of course, when you go up to the upper level, as many of these older homes have the heart pine flooring. I think that was very typical of that time. So you have a total of 4 fireplaces throughout the home. 2 of them are actually in working order. And of course, as Bob said something about having that extra acreage and having that yard, but that's definitely a plus. You've got the beautiful covered back porch as you see here. I've showed you the covered front porch as our first picture, but it is a wonderful yard, wonderful location. Something that they have been doing is they found that and I told you it was a partial basement, it leaks in heavy rains. They actually have gone to the trouble to put a French drain in and a sump pump to correct that leaking. So all is good there too. So wonderful property located on East Court Street in Rocky Mount.
Bob, I've heard stories. I don't know why your parents didn't want you in there. You were
It's kind of odd, isn't it?
Yeah, you were a little rough when I heard, a little tough on stuff when you were a kid, I think. So.
That sounds familiar. I heard the same thing for you too, Steve. So. No.
All right, we're gonna head.
So let's talk about housing.
East Court Street. We're gonna head from East Court. We're gonna head back out to here to Plowler Drive. This is just outside of Rocky Mount. If you're not familiar with where Plowler is, from Rocky Mount, you would take 220 south, headed out of town. You'd take a right on Merriam Hill, and then a right on Plowler Drive. This home is at the end of Plowler Drive at the cul-de-sac there, but a great 5-bedroom, 4 full baths, 1 half bath. You see the nice attached 2-door garage. There you see we'll have some pictures of an additional garage as well. But this home does boast a little over 300 feet on the Pig River. So if you're interested in doing a little kayaking, you're an avid outdoorsman, you can do some fishing there. This would be a great spot to do that. We step into the grand foyer here that you see. Very open floor plan as you walk inside. You see the kitchen, living room, dining room area all there. Wonderful stacked stone fireplace in this living room, you see. Stainless steel appliances, granite countertops. Here, very nice spot for entertaining. You see here off the dining area, they do have a patio there off. You got a nice fire pit out there. A great spot overlooking the mountains, a nice view. One of the nicest, in my opinion, one of the nicest master bedrooms we're going to find. Very open and spacious, lots of room here. It does have a little bonus room there off the master bedroom. This, of course, is the master bath. Lots of tile, lots of granite. Got to appreciate that. Office, if you're working from home, this does have a dedicated office. Be a great spot to take advantage of that. A little over 5,700 square feet here, total square footage in this home in Plowler Drive. This is a shot of upstairs. Got a nice library. Mentioned it was 5 bedrooms. There's multiple bedrooms here upstairs, bathroom. One of the unique features of this home, I think, is this bonus room up over the garage. It's a great spot if your kids need a spot to get away, do some schoolwork, maybe a little homeschooling. This would be a great spot for that. We move downstairs. You see lots and lots of room down there. Additional bathroom, full bathroom down there. Gym space currently. Nice spot here on the backside. If you're interested in grilling a steak, maybe cooking a piece of fish, Bob, this would be a great spot for that. As you see, they do have an additional garage there underneath. Then they have this two-door detached garage as well. It's on the property. Some more shots here of the river there along Pig River. This is Plowler Drive in Rocky Mount. Great listing.
Next we'll travel to a very nice home on Valley Road, very close to the first home I had in Shannon Forest. It's very convenient to Burnt Chimney, or excuse me, down 116 towards Roanoke. It's also convenient to the lake in Boone's Mill. This home was built in 2007, has a great floor plan, a very usable 1.3 plus acres, a creek on the backside of the property, and really nice views as well. Hopefully the pics will show that, but what stands out is the great location. It's very close to the Windy Gap Elementary School, Roanoke, and just outstanding views. You step inside the entry level, the total square footage in this home is 2215. This is, of course, a view from upstairs looking down at the cathedral ceiling. Notice the nice wood floors. So as you come in the front door, you have that open floor plan, and to the left is a formal living room. As you proceed towards down the hallway, it has an extremely large dining room. We'll show you in a second. It has a very large breakfast area as well. It'll be great for entertaining. Nice deck off the back, taking advantage of those views, and nice lot. Updated kitchen, nice countertops. As I mentioned, in addition to that large dining room, you also have a very large breakfast area. Home also features an entry-level laundry. All 3 bedrooms, both full baths and half bath, also all on the entry level. Extremely large master suite, 2 walk-in closets. Very large master bath as well. So again, it's a 3 bedroom, 2 full bath, 1 half bath homes, with all of that on the entry level. Upstairs is a nice family room. They use it as a exercise room. This is about 300 square feet. A lot of privacy there as well. If you just want to get away from the activity downstairs, it's always nice to have another room to where everybody have their privacy. Here's a good view of the back of the home. It's stone and vinyl construction. And as I mentioned, it has a very large yard, nice views, a little creek on the property as well. Valley Road is located off of Route 116 with a Hardy address. Very nice property.
So from Valley Road and Hardy, we're going to head back towards Rocky Mount. This is Foggy Ridge Road in Rocky Mount. This wonderful property has views. No matter which side of the house you're on, you've got wonderful mountain views on all 4 sides. If you're not familiar with where Foggy Ridge is, you're headed from Roanoke. You're going to take 220 south through Boone's Mill, and then you would take a right on Iron Ridge Road and a left on Foggy Ridge, and this property is just down there on your left. It's Foggy Ridge Roads. 4 bedrooms, 1 full bath, and an additional half bath. A little over 2,300 total square feet here in this home. It's been updated on a couple of different occasions since it was built in 1922. But you can see the wonderful 2-door detached garage, and we'll show you some pictures inside of that in a minute. But that's a really, really nice feature of this property. You step inside, here is the family room, a nice kitchen, ample storage space, counter space. If you're interested in entertaining, this would be a great spot to do that. Yeah. Here's the shot of the living room. This is the master bedroom. Another bedroom there. I mentioned there's 4 bedrooms in this home. As you were to come in through the entrance of the home, you actually, on the back side, you step into this laundry room, mudroom area. You see there. Here's another bedroom. These are upstairs bedrooms. There's a nice covered porch on the back side of the house, or excuse me, the Florida room on the back side of the house. The covered porch is on the front side of the home there, but a great spot for a rocking chair if you're interested in that. Nice shot of the back side of the home. This property features 59 acres, 59 total acres. There's that garage we talked about earlier. So if you step inside there, wonderful high ceilings. You got lots of opportunity to do just about anything here that you might have an interest with. Those 59 acres, currently this property is being used for row crops, soybeans and corn. But at one point in time it was used for beef cattle, and so there is a couple of barns on the property that could be used. One's a 36 by 70 and the other was a 20 by 42. It's a nice aerial view of the property. This is Foggy Ridge Road in Rocky Mount.
Excuse me. Our next property is located in the Otter Creek Farms subdivision, and it's a one-owner home, includes many upgraded customizations, extremely well maintained. Once you get inside, you will certainly agree with me. The home was built in 2006. It's situated on a little over 10 acres. The home itself includes 1,620 square feet of living space. So you think, well, where in the world is Otter Creek Farms? You're passing Ferrum College on Route 40, making a left turn on Thompson Ridge Road, a right onto Welcome Valley, and a right onto Otter Drive, and a left onto Turkey Ridge. Now, I know you didn't catch all of that, but put it in your GPS, and I think that it should take you there, because you definitely want to get a look at this immaculate one-level living home. The 10 acres are gentle, sloping acreage, so very usable acreage. The home does feature an open floor plan, so you've got very spacious rooms in the family room, as you see here, and a nice open kitchen, very spacious, lots of room for storage, lots of countertop for nice work area as well. But the kitchen, dining area, and the family room are all open, and you'll have that stacked stone fireplace that's in the corner there of that family room. It's a very spacious master bedroom suite. You would enjoy that walk-in closet. Also in the bathroom, the jetted tub. You've got double bowl vanity as well. So as I say earlier, 3 bedrooms. So these are your other family bedrooms, and 2 full baths, one in the master, of course, and one for the family to enjoy. The laundry room is conveniently located right next to the back door, as you see from this picture. And of course, it's just off of the kitchen area and that hall bathroom. So again, very extremely maintained. You do have the clad insulated tilt-in windows. Got beautiful trim around the windows on the inside. A nice deck, as you see in this particular picture. And also, you have a wonderful 24 by 30 detached garage. You've got that 10-foot awning on the front. The garage even includes a wood heater, and of course it has the window AC. So wonderful property, lots of acreage, giving you plenty of privacy. It's located in Otter Creek Farm subdivision.
Next we'll travel to Hillcrest Drive in Rocky Mount. That's off of South Main Street. You'd be hard pressed to find a home that's more updated than this one. The owner has done a great job fixing it up. It's great for entertaining, and we'll show you the patio on the rear in a second. That shows you what a great addition that is to the home. You step inside, you notice the nice refinished wood floors. The entry level has 900 square feet, including this nice living room and masonry fireplace. I think we're approaching out of time for this particular show, so we'll try to feature more of this home next week on Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. Thank you very much for watching, and please give any of our agents a call. We'll be glad to help you in Franklin County and surrounding areas as well.